Hello and welcome to another episode of Jobless Weebs. My name is Marco, the Bruno Mexican.
And I'm Brian.
So nice to see you again, Brian.
You too. Oh yes, it's great to be here.
Yeah, it's been a rough month.
Yeah.
But yeah, how are you?
Yeah, I've been doing really good. I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos lately, but I've also made a lot of progress in the Fate Stay Night remastered visual novel.
I think I've seen you on Steam doing that.
I've been playing it, and I'm through the first two routes, the Fate and Unlimited Blade Works routes.
Nice.
So yeah, it's incredible. I love it. Oh my goodness. Saber is still my favorite though.
Is it? Okay, yeah.
Even though Rin had a really great story. Yeah. But yes, on to Heaven's Feel. It's gonna be quite a ride, but I'm excited to get down and finish it.
Man, Fate is one of those stories that for some reason I've never dared to step on. Like
really?
I watch it, here and there.
Oh sure.
And that it's weird coming from me, especially since, I've watched the entirety of One Piece and the entirety of Detective Conan.
Oh, yeah. So you don't shy away from these big ones. Yeah.
Yeah, but some of these ones are like, I don't know if I want to jump into that. But
right.
Like, no, right. I know for a fact it's a good series.
Oh, yes,
pretty
definitely.
Popular.
Very,
pretty big.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. And yeah, a lot of iterations, a lot of different media, so yeah, it's really big. But yeah, the original, I'm going through it still.
Nice.
Yeah, it's awesome. How have you been?
Well, off camera yesterday I told you a little bit about it. It's good news with some mixed in bad news for us, for the channel. Like some stuff that we have for the channel, we might probably have to replan it.
Definitely.
But I think I'm gonna have a career-wise great opportunity, which it's always good since this YouTube stuff is mostly relief out of pretty much the career life. But you need the career life because having money is always nice.
Yes.
And, paying bills and all of what being an adult entails. And simply, with YouTube, not to be hard on us, but it's like, I wouldn't leave my job for YouTube, especially right now.
Oh yes. Right.
But we'll cross those bridges when we have to.
Yeah.
But yeah, in the meantime, it's just been kind of stressful. But
yeah,
we'll take life as it goes. So as it
That's
comes.
right. As it comes.
Yeah, I'll take life as it comes.
Nice.
But yeah, one of, or rather, the anime that we're going to talk about today, it's an anime movie, just, to continue that small trend that we started on last episode about, emotionless robots. Today we have an anime movie from 2024, I believe. Or at least, it's available in YouTube. And I think it's also available in Crunchyroll. But it's for free on YouTube with ads and whatever. It's called Time of Eve.
Time of Eve. Yep.
Yeah, I came across this movie. It was on a recommendation on my YouTube feed, and I was like, because I clicked on it and I thought that it was just gonna be a trailer.
I see.
It turned out to be the entire freaking movie.
The entire movie. Yep.
And I was like,
that's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
I came here to look for copper and found gold.
Oh, yes. Found some gold. Very nice.
But, this is a very interesting movie. Of course, we have other media that has delved into this type of topic. More especially now since it seems that, society in general, it's advancing towards kind of like that direction a little bit, with
Yeah.
AI, with
AI.
ChatGPT, with Grok. Like, I don't know if you've. I don't have Twitter, but I follow the memes.
Oh,
And
okay.
how Grok now is an anime girl now.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, that artificial intelligence from Twitter, and how a lot of people just now talks with artificial intelligence, just
Right.
excuse me, just engage in conversation.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you've ever played this game, going on a bit on a tangent, but it relates. It's called Detroit Become Human.
Oh, I downloaded it recently.
Yeah.
So I'm planning on playing it.
Yeah, it's a PlayStation game. I think it's also on a computer. That one is a great game. It's gameplay wise, it's just you just follow a story mode. There's really not many actions. It's just like sometimes there's some actions where you just gotta have to have kind of like quick reflexes in pushing this or this other button, because but it's just pretty much this is just like based off decisions. Like the story is developed according to what you do or what you don't do. Like sometimes you find some stuff, or sometimes you open a door, but you could have opened another door, and the game itself, the entire game, it's huge. And as you finish each chapter, it shows you like all the possible ramifications that you could have taken. But it just shows you like the ramification you're currently at based on your decisions.
I see. Yes.
And
so multiple routes.
Yeah. And so this game follows three protagonists, and all of them are androids. And this is a time in Detroit where androids are a commodity for people, and they're servants. But something happens, and these androids start being self-aware. And they kind of like develop feelings or emotions.
I see.
And there's a part where they start rebelling against humanity.
Oh boy.
But,
inevitable.
Yeah, but some androids are they're just going out of their program because they also want to be treated as living beings. Or I guess a new race.
Interesting.
And some others are going kind of like radical, saying like, no, we're the new species, and a whole drama is developed throughout the game. But and this is important because with this movie, it's a point in time in Tokyo. I don't remember if they ever mentioned the year.
I can't remember.
But it's a point in Tokyo where people have androids, and these androids they look like people.
They look human,
except for one little thing, just above their heads.
Yep, a halo above their heads.
Yeah. It's a halo that it's normally like red or like a whitish color or green, depending on kind of like the situation or command or whatever.
Yeah.
These androids, they obey the 3 laws of robotics as well.
That's right. Do not harm humans, and like. I gotta look them up.
3 laws of robotics are a robot might not injure a human being. A robot must obey orders given it by human beings, except where such orders would conflict with the first law. And a robot must protect its own existence as long as such protection does not inflict with the first or second
laws. That's right. Yep.
I just think it's, in a way, kind of amazing. Because, as humans, I think we are intrigued.
Yes. Like,
I also remember this movie. It's kind of old. It's from Robbie Williams. It's the the Bicentennial Man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know, like this movie.
Oh,
Have you ever watched that one?
okay. No, I have not actually.
You haven't?
Oh my goodness,
dude. Yeah, this is also a great movie because it's also a point in history where these robots that are, you know, they are like all like silver plated. They are service robots. But you know, these robot, there comes a point where he starts learning history, and at one point, after, you know, many years have passed, he tells its owner like, "Hey, I want to buy my freedom." And the owner is like, "The heck?" but you know, the owner is like, "Okay, yeah, just leave." And you know, the robot goes on a journey, and you know, he starts making a lot of progress, you know, kind of like in his programming and learning. And there comes a point where he even develops kind of like human features, like up to like skin, like functioning organs.
Whoa.
To the point that he becomes human.
Whoa.
To an extent. And you know, even like many years pass, and then you know, kind of like the government authorizes for him to become human.
I see.
It's a great movie.
Fascinating.
And you know, this movie, A Time of Eve, kind of like just begins to scratch that surface as well.
Right. Yeah. Just that initial, like, breaking down the distinction between humans and robots. And I think it's interesting because we are intrigued by like the robotic laws, and it's because it's so ingrained in, say, how we think of robots, because we think, oh, we create robots because they're supposed to help like us, like humans, and that's their purpose. And it's interesting that we do that because we think that we can put this purpose onto them because we're the ones who created them. It's really fascinating stuff.
Yeah, I mean, to a point, like, it seems that humans are trying to play God.
Play God, right? It's and it's very egotistical to do that. Yeah.
And so the way this movie starts, it's very interesting because you know, for the whole movie we are following Rikuo Sakisaka. He is this high school boy. He's kind of reserved. It seems that he has you know, some unsolved issues. And especially, you know, again, in this type of society, it's been really emphasized how androids are appliances.
Yes.
Pretty much. Like, it seems that, you know, this kind of like government campaign, it's emphasizing people of like, hey, robots are, or servants, or appliances are here to make our life better. They have no feelings. Don't get attached to them. We can replace them at any time. You know, if they break, we can replace them.
And therefore our benefit.
So it's like, so don't get attached. They're machines. You know, it's like they're just like your blender, your computer, your phone. Though, you know, so some people are pretty attached to their phones as well.
Right.
We're not gonna delve into that. But yeah, that's the campaign that the government is doing on this movie.
Yes.
And this guy, Rikuo, his family has an android themselves, and you know,
and in this world, some androids, or at least the ones that look human, are gendered. So this one is a female robot, a female android, and and the opening scene is really interesting because we see them sitting side by side with the android with her shirt up and her like control panel open, and it's like hooked to the boy's phone, which I thought was fascinating, using the phone to like update or to like diagnostics your Android. Really interesting. Phones are powerful. And he's going through and he sees a line that
on the log.
On the log.
It's like all the history and then
Yep. And it's a line and it's just a few words. It's, "Are you enjoying your time of Eve?" Or, yes.
But, oh, he said the word.
He said it? Oh, yes. Let's see. Yeah, so, and then, you know, he's really intrigued by this. He doesn't know what it means, and he just thinks it's really odd. The android, she's called Sammy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you know, he's just curious about this, because in the log, it's just, I mean, you know, it has the location of where she stopped, but after that, you know, it just, the message appears, and then after some time, it returned to the regular log.
Yes.
And he's like, "What the heck is this?" Yeah. So he talked with his friend. His name is Masaki.
Masaki. Yep.
Damn, that's a tongue twister.
Yeah.
And so his friend is like, "Hey, like, they're robots. It's like, you guys order them to, you know, get food or whatever, because you're like, in this world, it's a problem for society, because a lot of these robots are also now getting into work."
Oh yes, the workforce.
Which you know, I think that in general, even nowadays, that's what AI it's been used for. Like,
oh yes,
to do a lot of work.
Automate
like
jobs.
And you know, a lot of people have been using AI for art and entertainment, when I think a part of it should have been, you know, otherwise, just so that, you know, AI does all the other works, just so that people can actually focus on, you know, relaxing stuff,
and entertainment. Oh, yeah, right. Because it's a human endeavor, or something.
Right. But you know, I don't have much room to talk about, because I myself use AI for art and entertainment, because I am artistically challenged.
Oh, okay.
But you know, that's besides the point. Rikou decides to go to this place, and you know, it's on an alley, and it's, you know, it's just a door.
And he goes with his friend.
Yeah, he goes with his friend, and they're like, "There's nothing here."
Yeah,
like, it's, you know, it's just a door, and it's like no, like, why would an android come here? It's like, doesn't make sense.
Yeah, and
it's like, yeah, no one will come in, and you know, while they're talking, an android just is there. And the thing with the android is, like, you know, android are kind of like expressionless. They just have, you know, their halo on top, and they're always like, and you know, those guys are like, "Oh, what is happening?" And the android just opens the door and goes in, and they're like, "Huh." Okay,
this is the place.
Yeah, and it's like, and you know, they decide to go in. They go down through some stairs. They open and they see a cafe that is called Time of Eve.
Yep, and they see right away a chalkboard, or like a blackboard, with the rules of the cafe, and the one rule is no discrimination on robots, or was it like between? I forget the exact wordage.
Yeah, I mean, you know, the idea itself is like, there is no distinction on this place.
Exactly.
Like, humans or robots, we don't care. You're all customers.
Exactly.
And in here you see, a few people gathered, and none of them have a ring.
Right.
And they even spot the android that just that had
Came
just
in.
entered
Right.
and doesn't have a ring.
No ring.
And they're like, especially Masaki, and I would like to touch on Masaki's case a little bit because his case is very special.
It's a special case, yeah.
But Masaki's like, what the heck?
Yeah.
It's like, this is illegal.
Yeah, because it goes against the law. Yeah, because the halo is like the signifier for who is an android and whatnot.
Yeah, I mean, and again, it's like in this place, there are, it's very segregated.
Oh, yes.
Because it's like, oh, yeah, humans here, robots here. And it's like, I can think of several history instances where...
oh, yeah.
That's not a good idea.
Not a good idea.
But it's like, okay, yeah. And on that game that I told you about...
oh, yeah.
Detroit Become Human, there's this segregation as well. Where, like, even for, like, public transport. Like, people would go... could ride the bus, but like there was a separate entrance for robots. And it's like, oh man, you guys are like, sure. It's like I get what you're trying to say, but it's like, oh man, because at least in the game they had a mark kind of like by their ear in here. Mm-hmm. It was a light. That was the thing that would tell people that they were androids.
Interesting.
In this case, in the movie, it's a halo, but they are freaking out.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And they are met by one of the attendants of the cafes. Her name is Nagi, and she tells them like, "Hey, just these are the rules. Like, no distinction." Robots, humans, like as long as you don't break those rules, it's like you are always welcome here. It's like, so what can I do for you? Like, what are you gonna order? And they're like, just like eat blends, so some coffees.
Yeah.
And they get approached by a girl. Her name is Akiko.
Yes. Yes.
And she's very energetic, very lively. And these guys in here are just playing kind of like dog goose, kind of like like this one looks like a robot. No, this might be human.
Oh yes, and they're like scoping out everyone. Yeah. It's really interesting.
And again, Nagi comes and tells like, hey, it's okay that you're curious and all, but again, did I need to remind you?
No distinction.
We have rules. Because like this place, right off the bat, you can notice that it's a safe haven for both individuals, for androids and robots. Because coming back to what the government campaign is saying, it's like there's some people that are heavily criticized when they are being nice to robots. When they just say thank you to the robots, or when they ask, please, on a request to the robots, and they're like, oh no, he's one of those guys. And it's like, I mean, I don't know about you, but it's like I always say please and thank you to ChatGPT as well. So
okay.
One is like I'm being nice. Two, if they ever ruled the earth, it was like they're like, no, leave Marco alone. He said please and thank you.
Thank you. Yeah. We'll remember that.
Right? Yeah. Right?
Yeah. Oh wow, that's funny.
But that it's in there, and one of the things that I find interesting, and this is a me thing mostly. At the same time, a little boring is that the entire movie just develops in here. So you have to pay close attention at all the interactions that are happening here. Yeah. Because if you miss something, it becomes a little harder to understand where everyone's coming from. Yeah. But yeah, this interaction passes. They don't see Sammy, and Masaki is still telling Rikou, like, dude, maybe it was a glitch or something. Like, they're machines. They're bound to have glitches or to break down, whatever. And Masaki, apparently, he doesn't have an android like Sammy on his house because his dad it's a member of an organization that it's pretty against robots in general.
Against robots, yeah.
Kind of freaky, honestly.
Oh yes, yes.
But
one of those organizations.
But yeah, next day passes and Rikou is still, pondering about this in school.
Oh yes.
And he's still trying to remember all the scope he did.
Yeah.
On the people at the cafe, and then he spots Akiko.
Oh yes, one of the other girls from the cafe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Akiko has a ring.
Yep. Oh gosh.
And he's like, what the heck is happening here?
Yeah.
And he also becomes a little more on the offensive towards Sammy because he tells Sammy like, hey, have you been going to another place? I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah. No, don't lie to me. I'm not lying.
Oh yeah.
And he's like, if you're going to this other place, you need to tell me. It's like, no, I'm not saying anything. Like, I'm not going. He's like, then why is your coffee changing? Like, why is the flavor of the coffee changing? He's like, I thought it would make you happy. And he's like,
what?
Come again?
Yeah.
You thought, what?
Yeah.
Because he's like, you're a robot. You are not supposed to, even process that.
Right, because you have orders and you just follow the orders, or at least supposed to. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and the robot is like, I'm gonna shut up now. Kind of.
Oh yeah.
And the conversations or like these interactions just become more and more frequent. We're gonna speed up a little bit.
Oh yes.
Things.
Yeah.
But Rikou and Masaki keep going to the cafe. They keep being annoyingly judgy.
Oh yes, kind of snoopy. Yep. They keep a watch on the couple, Akiko and the dude. And
Koji.
Koji, that's right.
And Rina.
Oh, Rina. Oh, I was thinking of the wrong one. Whoops.
Yeah. Koji and Rina. Like Rina is the girl that is very, kind of like touchy-feely.
Yes.
Koji is very reserved.
Yeah.
And like this thing blew my mind. I was not expecting this. Like on one of their interactions that Masaki and Rikou were having with Nagi.
Oh, yes.
These two guys were looking at the couple of Koji and Rina.
Oh, yes.
And Rina is like, oh, just freaking talk to them already.
Yep. Nagi
they sit them next to each other, and they're like,
and it's really
awkward because those two guys are like this, and Rina is dressed kind of like light.
Yes.
And
Rikou, he's kind of drawn to that.
He's been cringe.
Yes.
And he's been cringe. And every time that Rina is moving, he's like,
he notices.
He's like, dude, come on.
Right, but they know like she's an android.
Yeah, I mean that's because there comes a point where Koji has a camera. Right? And,
yes.
And Rikou sees the camera and is like, "Oh, this is really nice. It's a really nice camera." And somehow he ended up connecting it with the table that had a kind of like a screen hologram or something like that.
Oh yes, yeah.
And they see a bunch of pictures.
Yeah.
And then they see a picture of Koji with a woman.
With a woman, yep. Another woman. Oh,
yeah.
No. And Rina, she gets a little upset.
Yeah, and she gets kind of like a glitch on her leg.
Oh yes, yeah. Like she spasms. So she walks up and then Rico follows her and sees her, and she has like a panel on her leg, and we see some flashbacks for her like being a bodyguard or something like that, protecting her previous master.
No, it was like her original master.
Original master.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's just like a little bit, and we find out, you know, they talk with each other, and she's kind of sympathetic to Rikuo, kind of like, because she knows he's curious and he doesn't really know a lot, so they talk a little bit.
Yeah, but you know, this part blew my mind precisely because of that. Because it's like,
yes,
yeah, you know, everyone in here, Rina was acting less human, and she even mentioned that. So it's like, yeah, I knew you were a robot, especially, and you know, you see the panel of her kind of like damaged leg, and Ricky was like, why don't you have it fixed? It's like, well, if I have it fixed, like the manufacturer will also go through, you know, all my stuff and wipe it clean. And it's like, and I protected my owner.
Yeah.
And all this time, Rico is like, so yeah, you protected Koji because you wanna be closer to him. But it's like, nope, my owner is not Koji. Like, I've never said Koji was my owner. I just said my owner.
Right.
And then he's like,
then he
okay,
like, what?
And you know, at the same time, on the other side, Masaki is talking with Koji, and he's like, so, like, you have an actual, like, human being by your side. He's like, what are you doing?
Right.
And you know, after talking more, we discover that Koji is also a freaking android. And Masaki is like,
yeah,
what the heck?
He's thrown for a loop.
Yeah, because now we have a flashback of how Koji, you know, like, Koji's owner is a lady that, you know, just wants to be with him.
Yeah.
and he also wants to be with her, but in order to be with her, you know, he wants to learn to be more human. So he can like found comfort on Rina, that you know, because on this environment there's like, you don't really know who's an android or not. Yeah. So he thought that Rina was
a human.
Was a human because she was acting in a similar fashion as his owner.
As his owner, right?
So it's like both of these guys think the other person is human, and it's you know, longing for connection.
Oh my gosh.
And you know, it's just like
so
two
funny.
androids longing for each other, and it's like,
yeah.
What the heck?
Yeah, it's next level stuff. I wanted to mention there's another there's an old movie that I really like called Not Quite Human, and it stars a guy named Chip who's an android, but he looks human. Oh, great movies. So yeah, I was just thinking this reminds me of those movies also.
What happens in that movie? There's like a romance part, or
there's a romance part, and there's a sequel, and in the sequel he meets a girl on the robotics team, and he's like really, you know, he's really strange with the way he talks, and he really likes this girl, and she's like always like, maybe I do want to do that, or you want to go out with me, and stuff like that. And then comes to find out that she's also an android, and it's just funny to me that their relationship is also similar to that.
You know, in the other game, Detroit Become Human, there are some romance parts.
Oh, between androids. Oh, between androids. Interesting. Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, it's just interesting.
Yeah.
And you know, I'm gonna keep comparing it with the game, because the game explores a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, after this, at a later occasion when they're at the cafe, Rikou finally meets Sammy.
Oh yes.
And Sammy freaks out.
Yes.
And you know, it was in a scene where both of them, Rikuo and Masaki, discover more about this cafe. That when a patron leaves, the doors are locked until they have safely left the premises.
Yes.
So it's not like you can chase after them to really verify if they're androids or not.
Right.
And also one of the other rules is that you cannot live together.
Oh, yes.
So it's like it has to be like one and then the other. Just so that you keep your identity secret.
Yeah.
So yeah, like Riku kind of like freaks out. Sammy also freaks out a little bit because when Sammy is by herself, even when her ring is on, she's more expressive. Trying to try different hairstyles or hair accessories.
Yep.
And Rico is finding these just very peculiar.
Right. Usually she's much more laid back at their home and very emotionless, non-expressive. But yeah, we see her very different personality. She is very she has a lot of emotions in the cafe. Really interesting.
After these, what happens? Because
we also have some developments with the organization, how they are they want to crack down on robots who are masterless, ownerless, and going around the town. So they want to crack down, and one of the tactics that they use is using other androids to suss out the renegade androids.
Yeah, and I think that's closer to the
end. Yes,
but they do start mentioning that.
And
at that moment, we see from the point of view of an android how he reaches time of Eve, and this android, its name is Static.
Oh yes,
but
yes.
Later it's revealed that his name is Katoran. And it's like an 8-year-old model that doesn't even look human.
Right. Very I don't even know. Cylindrical head.
Like there's definitely the video in here.
Definitely. Yeah.
Of Katoran, and he arrives. He sees the post on the board. And he sits right next to Riku and Masaki. And I think this is the last time that Masaki is at the cafe, right?
Yeah, he doesn't come after this. Yeah.
But yeah, they have this interaction, and it's like, what is Robert doing? He's like, Kataran is like, I am not a robot. I am a customer.
And it's very insistent.
And he's falling apart.
Yeah, very shaky.
And you can see from his point of view that there's a bunch of error messages and stuff. The camera, it's also with a lot of static.
Yeah.
The robot itself, the customer itself.
Oh yes, the
customer. On very bad shape.
Oyakusama.
But Nagi arrives and is like, hey, customer, like, what are you gonna have? It's like, well, humans have coffee, like these two sirs, Riku and Masaki. I will have the same of them. Part of it was really hilarious because Riku and Masaki are like, no, like if he drinks coffee, like everything's gonna freaking explode.
They start freaking out and they start to distract the customer from drinking, and they're really focused on trying to make him not do it.
Because it doesn't have a mouth itself. It's the speaker on its mouth, and they're like, no, open. Like if he drinks it, like he's gonna short circuit or something.
Yeah.
And he's like, why are you preventing me from drinking my delicious coffee as a customer? And they're like, no. and it just has like a small hose. It's like,
yeah.
and
that was such a funny thing. Oh my goodness.
Because they introduce themselves like, like when a person introduces himself, you are supposed to introduce yourself too, and it's like that is right. And this customer was looking through his memories, and he didn't remember his name, but he remembered a bit of the kid that he was taking care of. It's like, so what do you do? It's like, oh well, I work as a caretaker, and it's like, there was this kid, and blah 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 blah. Long story short, the family that was the owner of this robot got an upgrade, and the proper thing to do was to return the android to the manufacturer so they could dispose of it, in the proper way. But there was a fee. And, they never dive into prices and whatnot, but, I guess it was expensive. Because they decided to dump him illegally and just format his memories, even its name.
Yeah.
But a part of the robot was still clinging into its identity as a caretaker.
Yeah.
Because, he spent like 8 years with this family. And it's deactivated at some point because it wasn't his last leg. It's also like formatting this robot illegally and yada 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 came with a lot of risks apparently. So this customer ends up passing away, and after that it seems that this affects a lot Masaki. Like, he's really affected. He starts having flashback of also like a robot. And when he goes back home, there is a robot in his home. He seems like an even older model than the customer that was at the cafe. Because it looks more like a Baymax kind of thing.
Oh yes,
just
very
just a shorter version.
Yep.
And we didn't really see him, much or at all at the cafe after that.
Right. Masaki doesn't come back. It's really sad.
But right after that, one of the last things that I want to touch before that last scene, which is the closing scene. It's how, even though Masaki's not longer going to the cafe, he's still talking with Rikou and telling him, like, dude, don't get attached because they're machines. They don't care for you. Don't get attached. It's no use. And he shows him, like, hey, my dad had this because, again, his dad has a very important position. It's like, my dad showed me this, and he shows him the picture of like an old man, and he's like, this is a new model. It's an experimental model to act as a parent.
Oh yes.
And it brings to their minds Shimei, an old man, that it's always with a girl, and her leg is her name is Chie. And she says that she's a cat. And she's like a lot of times she's also messing around with Rikou and stuff.
Oh yes, taking things from him.
And this one time that Rikou goes by himself, Chie is also by herself.
Oh yes.
And it's like it's been told that kind of like once a month or so Shimei leaves Chie here and goes alone. And it was almost at the same time, or rather around the same time where Sammy was going to the manufacturer to perform, maintenance. On top of the regular maintenance that he would give on his smartphone, they would also have to go to the manufacturer for kind of like scheduled maintenance or whatever. Like human with medicals and stuff.
Yes.
but now Rikou is now more conflicted than ever, because he's like, well, do you guys really have emotions? Is that your program? It's like, what's the answer in here? Because like he.
Or is it just the laws of robotics?
Yeah, because he falls asleep and he's waken up by a very badly tune of a piano that Sammy was playing.
Yes.
And he sees Sammy, and Sammy also freaks out again. Yeah. And she's about to call him master.
Oh, yep.
But she's like, oh no, the kind of like it's still kind of safe place. I was like, Rikou-san, and he's like, it's okay. And it seems that after that he's like, screw it.
Yeah.
Because he's like, I don't need to understand it or know it. Because
and he, exactly, and then he also plays the piano.
And he plays the piano, and Rikuo's trauma was that. On a competition, he saw there was a guest robot, or android, playing the piano.
Yeah.
Right, and even though he was not part of the competition, he felt moved.
Yeah.
By how this android was playing, and he was like, was the android playing very precisely, or was there emotion to the way played? And that's what he was feeling conflicted, because he was like, like, are they just designed to actually just be better than us because it's on their specs, or is because a part of them it's also putting off themselves, just like a person would.
Oh yeah.
But ultimately at this point he decides like, screw it, I don't care. And he also has a talk with Shimei, because Chie says like that Shimei is not her dad. It's it's her what she did mention it, but I mean she pretty much just said like he's like her kind of like surrogate dad or something like that, like a caretaker.
Right.
But Chie it's very attached with Shimei, and also Shimei is like, well, she doesn't know that I'm an android. For the way he acts. And kind of like also things get resolved a little better with Sammy, because they get closer. Because even at home they're like, hey, I haven't seen, like, Masaki has not come, like I would like him to come, and Sammy is like, I would also like him to come. And, they're like kind of like bonding. And then the camera goes further away a little bit, and you see the sister just lying on the couch, and she's like,
sister,
huh?
Yeah.
Now we can dive into Masaki's case.
Awesome. Yes.
Because Masaki's case, his household, his parents are divorced. His dad seems like a pretty stubborn guy. When robots are related, and
yes.
And Masaki was very attached to Tex. I think that was his name.
Tex.
Right? He was a THX model, and there was this one time that his dad caught Masaki talking with the robot, saying like, and the robot told him like, hey, just don't mention any of this to your dad, because he will get worried, and
and the dad was right there.
Yeah, the freaking dad, right, was, with his crazy look of like, and next day, this is still in Masaki's childhood.
Yes.
Flashback. Next day, the robot broke.
Yep.
Because it stopped talking. And Masaki was very attached to this robot, because from his situation it seems that the robot was the actual caretaker. Like the dad was disconnected from his son, but the moment he saw his son bonding with the robot, he just decided to break that connection, but not even, trying to connect with his son, because he just kept his distance still.
Yeah.
So he just screwed his son over.
Yep. Oh my. Welcome another one of our worst greatest dads.
Right. And so Masaki is frustrated because he's like one day, like my robot stopped talking to me. Like I thought I loved him.
Yeah.
And I thought he loved me, but he betrayed me because he refused to talk with me. And
so now he resents pretty much all androids for that reason.
Yeah.
Because he thinks, the betrayal and stuff.
Yeah. And the father is still, the father is using the androids as tools.
Yeah.
So he's like, oh yeah, prepare this report, blah blah blah. It's on my computer, blah 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 blah.
Yep.
And he's trying to talk with his son. Well, talk.
Oh yeah.
Just keeping it in check that he's not talking with robots.
Yep.
And the dad proposes this thing that you mentioned of actually using androids to find out. Kind of like rogue androids.
Rogue androids, yeah.
On this very last portion, the THX Tex, he decides to go to the Time of Eve.
Yep.
Cafe.
Head over to the cafe.
And initially he wanted to expose the cafe.
Yeah.
Because that was the order from Masaki's dad.
Yeah.
And Rikou ends up calling him like, hey, do you know anything about this? Because your dad works on robot stuff, so you
better come over.
So Rikou knows that he has knowledge of robots, even if he doesn't have a robot. And he's like, why? What is happening? He's like, I don't know. It's a robot. It's just making a lot of noise. It's an old THX model, and just a couple minutes before. His dad was like, where the heck did the robot go? Where the heck is
the robot? Yeah.
He's like, oh.
It's missing.
Stupid trash and whatever.
Yeah.
And this also adds insult to injury because Masaki is like, oh, now you left me.
Oh, yeah. Right.
And
double betrayal.
Yeah, he just goes running to the cafe and sees THX. THX still refuses to talk to him. And it clicks to him like, oh. It was my dad. It's like my great dad just order you to shut the hell up.
Yep. And never speak a word again.
Never speak a word to me.
Yeah. And because it was an order, the THX had to obey. And then this next part is interesting where this other individual opens the door to the cafe and Tex recognizes this individual as an android that was sent out to suss out other androids, I'm pretty sure. And then because of this, Tex deems Masaki to be in danger. In danger. And so starts talking out of nowhere. And so Masaki, he realizes, he can still talk. But he was ordered not to.
Yeah, because he just pretty much, snitches on this android.
On the android. Hey,
you're not wearing your ring. That's a violation of blah, 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 blah. Please leave the premises or give me the details of your owner so we can contact him about this irregularity, blah, 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 blah.
Right.
And, the android is kind of freaking out. And it's about to leave, but Masaki kind of starts to stops him, and he's like, "Oh no, now you're talking.
Yeah,
you better tell me the freaking reason.
You better talk to me. Yeah,
And it comes to the conclusion of the robot decided appropriate to talk because he was going to interfere with the first law of robotics. And it was also interfering with the other laws because even though his master was Masaki's dad.
Right.
Masaki or Masakusu was also his master.
Yes.
So he's like, I have to protect him.
Yeah.
Also, because he's in immediate danger.
Yeah.
So yeah, they talk and it also kind of like gives kind of like closure to Masaki because he's now like, oh okay, I just have a terrible dad.
Right. Oh gosh.
And the android leaves, and after a while, Masaki and THX leave.
Yep.
In a very weird form because like he just like carries him through the.
Oh yeah, through the door.
Because like very emotional moment. He's like, let's go. He's like,
stop.
How are you getting here? It's like, oh, we carry him. We're like, oh, okay.
Oh, okay. That explains it. Yeah,
and
really silly.
That was the closing scene.
Yeah.
Of course, we have an after credit scene,
We do,
and also
yep.
through the credits, we have. Well, kind of like a little before that, we also have, there was this office with like a doctor or a researcher, and one of the other patrons, Setoro, he was human. I thought that Setoro was an android for sure.
An android. Right. The dark-haired, tall guy.
That was always reading.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he was human. He was saying like, yeah, you know what? That's a safe place, and if it disappears, it's gonna appear again. Because even Nagi was thinking that like, yeah, if it disappears, it will appear again. Because during the credits, like the time of Eve appeared on different instances. Kind of like a farm, like a beach house. Different instances. And also when on that regard, we never knew if Nagi was a human or not.
Oh, dude! What?
Because also, at the very...
I never wondered. What?
It's like at the very end...
Yeah.
She arrives to one of the persons. I forgot his name, but he had like a robotic arm.
Oh, yes!
And he starts talking like a robot as well, like a very mechanical voice. And also Nagi tells him like, your children will be okay. And she always referred to the androids as children.
Children. Okay.
Because this robot was like, you know what? I've always been wondering like, what's it gonna be? Like, are they ever gonna be able to adapt? Are they gonna be able to commute with each other? And it's like, you know what? I'm sure it will. And the dude looked kind of like a robotic, but also we don't know if he was a human to an android or what else. It's pretty open ended. And it's like, oh my god. But that was besides the point. The point was like, well, you know what? It's like
time of Eve will continue.
Yeah. Yeah, and the point was like, well, you know what? It's just don't be a jerk.
Yeah, exactly.
Because also especially is like, as humans we long for connection.
Yeah.
So it's like if there's a point, and I think there've been several movies about kind of like people kind of like falling in love with androids.
With androids,
There's this one movie called Her. Right.
Oh yes, I have not seen that one. Yeah.
Very good movie as well. Not anime, but really good movie. And so Oh, because I remember I wanted to touch on this when we were talking about Shime and Chie. But on Detroit Become Human, there are children androids.
Oh, okay.
Because on one of the missions, I don't want to spoil it a lot.
Sure. I'll play it. I'll play it eventually. I also have The Witcher that I gotta play through. Oh yeah, it's gonna take a long time.
On that game, there's a scene where there's a dad that sent her android for repairs. But this dad is an abusive dad, and he has a little child, but he also kind of like. He's a bad dad. And so the android, when she breaks her protocol, to become, more human, she ends up taking the kid. And almost at the very end of the game, we're told that the kid is also an android. And you know that that the company was making these, and all this happened because the dad, in one of his feats, drunken fist, he ended up killing his wife and his kid.
No way.
So he ended up getting an android that looked like his daughter. And and he ignored the fact that his daughter was an android. So it was also that point, and the movie also explored that of like, oh yeah, when do you actually have that connection of like, kind of like familial bonds.
Yes.
So yeah,
wow.
The whole movie itself, it's interesting. Like it has a very hot topics.
Oh yes.
Through and through.
Hot topics. Definitely.
But yeah. No, I thought it was a movie, just to make people think about stuff.
Oh yeah.
Because it's like, you know what? It's like we're not that far from there.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I don't know if you've seen those memes. It's like people in the future is like, Dad, you don't understand. I love her. You're just robophobic. Of like people trying to marry the androids now.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
It's a meme, but it's like, I mean,
well, yeah,
we might not be that far, but
that far, yeah.
Or like also like the Blade Runner series as well.
Blade Runner. Oh, I love those ones. Oh my goodness, yes. C-beams. Oh my, yeah. Some great lines.
So yeah, there's definitely a lot of potential in this genre.
Oh, definitely.
Or like Nier Automata.
Oh yeah, one of the all-time greatest. Oh my goodness.
But
so good.
Yeah, that was it. I thought it was a great movie. Again, it's free on YouTube. Mm-hmm. And yeah, that was it.
Yeah, definitely worth a watch. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah. Anyways, this was all for today. We'll see you next time.
Yep. Matane.
Matane.
Bye.